Okay, hello guys. This is just to help you out with the 4-1 assignment. If you need some more help on it, this here is the formula and resources sheet right here that I'm displaying for you, and I've added some information that for a sinusoidal function, a sine or a cosine function, it says sine, but it'll work for cosine too. Whatever the coefficient is right there is your amplitude. That's that distance I showed you before. Whatever D is lifts the midline up to wherever it is, which this assignment doesn't deal with. And B helps you, it's used to find the period through this formula. Period is 2 pi divided by whatever B is. Remember this, period is 2 pi divided by B rather. Okay, so this is the assignment. I wrote some stuff in here. I'm gonna erase it as soon as the assignment's done, but here's I'm going to show you number 1, number 7, and then the first one of the second part. So this formula, y equals 3.5 times the sine of 5x. The only values they give us are a is 3.5 and b is 5. The c is not there because nothing's being added, and the d, there's nothing being added out there. So whatever the value of a is, that is that is your amplitude. 3.5 is the amplitude. And the period, not quite so straightforward. The period isn't 5. You don't just copy the period, the B for the period. The period is 2 pi, 2 pi, I'm not getting pi here. Okay, problems here. Okay, I'm just going to say 2 pi. Sorry about this. I'm writing pi instead of pi. Divided by 5. Where does the 5 come from? It comes from my value of b. So my actual answer would be 2 pi divided by 5. That's how I would write it on the piece of paper. Okay. Now similarly for now I got this. Okay. So for this one, let me just tell you. For number 2, 7/4, the amplitude is 7/4. Okay. For the cosine, for the period, I guess because I've lost my ability to write, I just have to do it here with a pen. So it's, remember, 2 pi divided by b, right? Now, because my x is being divided by 4, that's the same as 1/4. My b is not 4, my b is 1/4. So it's 2 pi divided by 1/4. Now, using the rules of algebra, dividing by 1/4 is the same as multiplying by 4. So 2 pi times 4 is 8 pi. There it is. Okay. Now, for number 1 here, we got an amplitude of 2.5, and my period is 2 pi divided by 3. Okay, so my amplitude is 1.5. So if I had to graph this thing, let me just show you something. X equals 2.5. No, it doesn't. Y equals 2.5. And y equals negative 2.5. Now, how come I'm doing that? I'm going 2.5 up from my midline, and right there to the red line, 2.5 down. Now, my period is 3, or it's 2 pi divided by 3. So 2 pi divided by 3 would be somewhere in here. So let me just show you what the whole thing looks like. Y equals 2.5 times the sine of, what was it, 5 pi? Or 3x.